Do you know anyone in your life you've encountered that has drained you, or maybe isn't getting over you, or you feel that they may not say anything to you, but you know energetically they're fixed onto you, they're thinking about you, they're feeling you, and you're feeling their connection and you're not wanting it? Well, then stick around for more, because we're going to cut those cords today, and it's going to feel great, and you're going to see something in your life. Cords big on! Cutting cords, we're doing it right now. What does it mean? Why do you want to do it? Cutting cords is cutting, you can call it the energetic cords. You might think that's bullcrap. It is not bullcrap. If you think of the universe, we're all energy. Our energy can move in different areas. Yes, in life, you know, we are so fluid. We're not just this. There's so much happening energetically. Just even look up quantum science, physics, the atoms, energy. It is moving. It is all around us. We are able to be in different places more than one time. If that's too much for your mind to handle, then let me just say it this way. Energetically, there are cords, or if you want to think of it in a business term, there are people in your life who you know that are dead weight and are bringing you down, and are maybe the opposite. They're not bringing you down, but they're too dependent on you, and you've told them to stop and they're not. Let's talk about it today. To see my video on chakras, I talk about the solar plexus chakra. Some say that that is where energetically people can sort of bring in and sort of trying to be connected to you energetically speaking. I'm not sure why this area, but that seems to be what is said. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but there's somewhere in your body that they try to detach, almost like energy and thought forms. And does that mean you can fully stop someone from thinking and feeling about you? No, but you can help them and push their energy out of your life for good if you want. That doesn't mean you'll never see them in your life, but you may see them less as you do it. Here's how. You can literally do this. Make sure you're safe doing this on your own in the privacy of your own locked room. You can use a knife if you want to picture, and you picture the cords and you cut them. And you're like cutting it. If this isn't good for you, you can actually visualize something like a chainsaw, and you're going cutting that off, and you still feel this person is draining you, and you're like, I don't want you in my life anymore. Let them go. It's not hating them. You can picture something even stronger, like molten lava, and it's like boom, and you picture the person, and this may seem negative, but I want you to embrace it. Picture like their body is being devoured in molten lava, almost like in Terminator 2. Did anyone see that? Where at the end of the movie, it goes into the fire, and they're destroyed that way. Whatever symbol works for you, and you picture it, and you literally do that. You cut it off, and you go out, and you push it back to them, and it's like taking this and going right back to you. Getting it out, getting it out, getting it out. And it's saying you have to feel your own energy. It's okay to depend on others in life and talk to people and ask for help. Absolutely. It is definitely not okay for me. Maybe it is for you, but it's not okay for me. Hashtag sovereignty. For someone's energy to try and be dependent on yours. Letting my energy be mine. If you are so draining, me. Put it back to you. Famous people and rock stars, they know how to deal with this. Some people do and some people don't. They have raving fans all the time who come up to them. But they're able to be composed within themselves, some of them, and not let it affect them. These are some simple ways you can do that, because they're aware of themselves. They're aware of themselves, and you can be aware of yourself, okay? And going, that energy is theirs. I can invite them to play along, but if I don't want them in my life, my space is mine, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm letting a boundary saying, you know what, I'm glad that you care about me, but I'm not feeling the same about you, and goodbye. And they're still not getting it, and you know they're not getting it, and energetically you may see them or encounter them, or maybe it's somebody at work who just, there's a misunderstanding or things aren't working the way you want. You energetically let them go in peace, and imagine that energy going back to them and letting them feed on themselves. They have no power over you. They have no power over you, and you have every right to be energized. So I want you to picture cutting those cords, visualizing it, feeling it as strongly as you can. Just simple like that, it's done. It doesn't have to be hard. It's just doing it over and over And you'll notice in time, the more you do it and the more you focus on other things, you don't have to do this daily. If you're dealing specifically with someone in your life who comes up more and more happening, it's like, when you see them, you can do that and go, no. And you can imagine they're not there, and you tune in, focus on something else. Focus on something else, focus on something else, focus on something else. You're reaching for higher and higher, like this picture here, see your star. You're leaving all this behind and you're going higher. You're focusing up here. You're not focused on them and you 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 and please, 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 please. Cut that out. Cut that out. Do you ever hear that saying? Cut that out. Maybe there's a reason they have that saying. Get out. I feel you. I feel your presence in your mind, and I want you to get out. And it is done, and if they are not, you tell them leave. Leave. Get out. If there's someone who's being abusive, you get them out. Yeah. So just know that you have the power within you to invoke what is yours. Your energy is yours. This is why we're doing this. It's cutting out the negative parasites that are trying to steal your energy, steal your vibe, and it may not be that they have bad intentions. They see something in you that they want. Because even if someone who feels that they dislike you, there must be something that they're drawn to. Otherwise, why would they pay attention? They would just be bored and go, I'm going to go on to something else. So that's my prescription for your affliction is cut the cord now and have fun with it. But make it powerful and make it real for you and watch them dissolve.